The moment has arrived. As May concludes, most remain oblivious to the profound shift taking place. While many expect June 1st to dawn like any other day, June 1st, 2025, marks an imperceptible yet powerful threshold. For most, the day will begin routinely, but you'll sense something different in the atmosphere this morning. Time feels weightier, your heartbeat more measured, as the universe initiates a new cycle it has long been orchestrating. This isn't merely a new month. It represents the dissolution of old energies and the emergence of potential that has been accumulating for years. May completed your spiritual transformation, and June will usher in the most extraordinary chapter of your existence. Whether you embrace this truth or not, this month will manifest the life you've always envisioned. Today, June 1st, 2025, transcends being a mere calendar transition. It's an invisible gateway to a frequency shift. This portal welcomes those who have released their past burdens, while those still anchored to old patterns will miss this transformation entirely. The moon has entered Leo, and we now stand at the core of Purva Faluni. This isn't an ordinary energetic shift. It's a cosmic whisper meant for you while others await dramatic celestial signs. This energy reveals itself only to those in stillness, so be attentive to today's subtle sensations, the inexplicable inner pulls, the undefined hopes. These are divine signals because June isn't simply beginning. June is awakening dormant memories. If you're receiving this message, you've likely been chosen. The universal gateway has opened, though its subtlety eludes most. The cosmos calls to you, not through thunderous proclamations, but through resonant frequencies. If this video has found you today, it's purposeful, not coincidence, but a silent convergence at time's core. Your presence here signifies your readiness to be heard. Now contemplate. Are you truly prepared? For this energy will touch not just those who perceive it, but those who harmonize with it. When tomorrow arrives, you'll realize you weren't late. You were prophetically aware. But rest assured, we'll soon reveal June's spiritual offerings and May's concluded chapter. I urge you to watch until the conclusion, as only those who persist will access the confidential insights I'll share at the video's end. Before we delve deeper, please complete 3 actions. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment with the number 777. Feel free to share with anyone whose spiritual awakening you wish to support. Let's explore further. Today marks June 1st, but its energy originates from distant realms. The moon currently approaches Purva Faluni's heart, and the cosmos isn't speaking to you. It's listening intently. If you experienced an inexplicable shift in your breathing, thoughts, or emotional state this morning, it wasn't imagination. The portal didn't simply open. It recognized your essence, and now observes you. Perhaps you've noticed random memories surfacing, sensing an invisible presence, revisiting old wounds but from a position of awareness rather than pain. This isn't confusion, it's spiritual realignment. When the moon traverses this nakshatra, it illuminates not surface emotions, but deeply buried feelings, long forgotten. Everything rising from your inner depths now carries sacred significance. Purva Faluni's ruler is Bhaga, the Hindu deity of inner joy, grace, and sacred pleasure. This joy transcends superficial happiness. It's the lightness accompanying reunion with inner truth. It's the relief emerging when old patterns fade and truth prevails. Hence, today might bring both lightness and heaviness, sudden desires for solitude, unexplained emotional waves, unprompted tears. Those moments you dismiss as reasonless actually represent your soul recollecting what you thought was lost. Today's profound message concerns internal activation rather than external events. Such spiritual awakening doesn't always feel powerful. Sometimes it manifests as vulnerability, emptiness, uncertainty. Therein lies the gateway. When surface layers crack, divine signals penetrate. Currently, the universe doesn't demand action. It requests awareness of your spinning thoughts, of people spontaneously entering your mind unbidden. Today's signs arrive quietly through glances, words, subtle energy shifts. This initiates remembrance, not loud but crystal clear. When the moon illuminates Purva Falguni's silence, it brightens not just the sky, but reveals the next chapter of your journey. In stillness, you'll receive it. If productivity eludes you today, remain unconcerned. This isn't about productivity. It's an awareness test to sense what others miss, hear what others ignore. These whispers form a map, and today's listeners aren't merely existing. They're entering a new vibrational timeline. June's first day begins with inner remembrance and hosts a powerful celestial alignment inviting confrontation with your heart's most vulnerable aspects. Today's lunar journey through Purva Falguni Nakshatra guides your soul toward inner joy, while Venus and Chiron simultaneously touch love's deepest wound. This Venus-Chiron conjunction transcends ordinary planetary alignment. It's an energy field exposing heart wounds, calling for healing. The first question: what caused your brokenness? Venus embodies love, beauty, connections, and value. Chiron represents the wounded healer archetype, capable of healing others despite carrying its own eternal wound. Their conjunction at June's beginning triggers profound testing, particularly regarding relationships, self-worth, body image, and love bonds. This isn't punishment, but a clarity call, as the universe urges you to stop perpetuating your wounds. Perhaps you've carried feelings of invisibility, unlovedness, or worthlessness for years. Maybe an unresolved knot in a relationship, family bond, or self-relationship still occupies your heart's center. Today, this knot might surface through a word, glance, or inner restlessness. This disquiet heralds cleansing, because Venus-Chiron's conjunction exposes hidden fragility. Moreover, this exposure aims not to weaken but to elevate your frequency. This conjunction opens healing love's portal. However, this love originates internally, not externally. If tears well up during mirror gazing, if old pain resurfaces, or forgiveness thoughts arise, you're experiencing this influence because Chiron opens divine forgiveness's door. But first, honestly answer, why does the pain persist? How should you work with this energy? First, embrace all feelings. Today might bring fatigue, fragility, or inexplicable sadness. These emotions aren't harmful, they're healing tools. Welcome them. Acknowledge your heart's broken pieces without concealment. The Venus-Chiron conjunction teaches that healing comes not from strength, but from genuine feeling. If letter writing calls tonight, write. If confrontation beckons, self-dialogue first. If tears come, let them flow, because tears often signal the soul's self-reunion. This conjunction's greatest lesson: compassion isn't just for others. Self-compassion toward broken aspects most powerfully transforms destiny. Today's sky emphasizes this. If your heart holds unfinished stories, this Venus-Chiron conjunction comes not to end but to transform them. The moon's position in Purva Falguni coinciding with Venus-Chiron conjunction isn't coincidental. One touches inner joy, the other inner wounds. Their convergence produces true inner freedom because transcendence requires wound acceptance. Today's inner turbulence guides you to a closed dimensions door. You stand at the threshold, and entering requires honest emotional surrender. June doesn't merely want confrontation. It urges you to meaningfully process the past before releasing it. Every emotion under this sky configuration potentially initiates healing. Remember, healing's key lies not with others, but within you. Yet every healing journey begins with a return call. Today's experiences transcend the present. They're past echoes, unfinished sentences, suppressed feelings, and unresolved memories might resurface because the Venus-Chiron conjunction illuminates not just present, but past self-versions. Today's emotions might echo long-ago moments, perhaps previously suppressed, unexpressed, or misunderstood emotional energy now surfaces for resolution. Most retreat at this point, questioning, why now? The answer remains simple, because you're ready. Despite mental resistance, when energetic doors open, the soul seeks to gather everything left behind. Hence, Past relationships, unfinished conversations, or persistent memories might resurface. This isn't coincidental but represents gathering open energetic files seeking closure. June 1st transcends calendar significance. It echoes universal recall, facing realignment both physically and spiritually. This day timestamps every open energetic file, every unfinished story seeking resolution. This timing isn't random. As the moon approaches Purva Falguni's center, this nakshatra's inner depth activates. This constellation connects with pleasure, peace, and inner harmony, but also gates where neglected emotions return, where suppressed energetic remnants surface. Here, your old self demands final response. Today's thoughts and feelings request closure. Many question intense feelings, but the real inquiry is, were you aware of these suppressed emotions? The soul never forgets suppression, and today's lunar energy gateway opens to reunite forgotten pieces. This marks reunion. Scattered mind, divided energy, forgotten heart messages, all returning simultaneously. This isn't chaos but realignment. Truth is, such energy transformations often feel like tests. Today might bring thoughts like, why do I keep struggling? Recognize this isn't failure but energy pushing previous cycle closure. Sometimes new beginnings require complete endings. June 1st carries this energy. Complete it. Return to yourself. Current life disruptions, seemingly coincidental, represent energies seeking resolution. Avoidance prolongs the path. Today's energy calls for confrontation. Everything avoided finds you because you are ready for confrontation. June's first day vibration isn't merely testing. It's selective because today you either notice or fade. The moon's gentle but profound influence either draws you in or leaves you behind. Conscious transition appears not just in behavior but vibration. Yes, the universe records this. Remember, today isn't for doing, but for feeling, noticing, completing. This isn't warning but reminder, and spiritual realms speak clearly. Those capturing this feeling can rebuild June's energy. Those missing it will find the cycle challenging. Why do some notice these cycles while others remain stuck? What creates difference? Here's today's secret. Consciousness receives spiritual approval before physical manifestation. If something isn't working, external circumstances aren't responsible. Inner approval hasn't arrived. Interestingly, today rewrites inner approvals. The sky isn't just transitioning, it's watching your transition. Have you ever inexplicably abandoned something? Felt sudden urges to stop amid success? Or conversely, made spontaneous decisions when nothing seemed ready, yet everything accelerated? These moments mark active energetic transition gates, and today, June's first day, represents such a moment. But uniquely, today activates soul choice over personal choice. Old habits and safety-providing but growth-limiting connections might resurface. This isn't testing but offering, asking, are you ready to release this? Now, expect something deeply personal. Perhaps a dream, that familiar yet inexplicable morning feeling. Maybe unexpected calls. Perhaps songs, photos, or places surface in mind. These aren't coincidences, but echo open energy field doors. If sudden emotions arise about long-forgotten people, don't suppress them. It's not about you but about energy knots seeking release. The solution is simple. Notice, feel, release. Avoiding release today means June will force it more intensely later. Now disconnect, close eyes, breathe deeply, and ask, what am I carrying that isn't mine? Face the first answer because it might key energetic healing. Today requires no action for inner answers. Just create space, maintain silence, stay observant. Today's energy brings silent renewal rather than active results. Allow it, and the next week's changes might surprise you. June rewrites destiny, but first requires closing current chapters. Today, examine what's ended but remains open. What do you maintain hoping for, maybe someday, despite needing closure? Remember, while you mightn't have opened these doors, Only you can close them. Tonight's dreams deserve attention because your soul remains active while your body rests. Your soul processes in another dimension while you sleep. The universe determines your June entry during sleep. Therefore, morning might bring extraordinary happiness, clarity, and peace, or conversely, inexplicable heaviness, indecision, or emotional collapse. No middle ground exists because tonight marks definitive energetic alignment. Here's our guidance. Set pre-sleep intention. I release non-serving energy. Through June, I allow soul processing, seeking morning awakening with pure truth. This simple yet powerful statement opens doors to tonight's dream messages. Upon waking, record dreams, even if remembered partially. Record feelings. The first 7 post-waking minutes are crucial, with maximum subconscious openness. Writing creates later awareness, even without immediate understanding. These dreams might whisper about June's transformational areas, sometimes through symbols, old acquaintances, or voices, but certainly, your soul received messages. If messages create unease or slight dream discomfort, don't fear. It indicates universal warning and preparation. Sometimes strongest energies arrive most quietly. Rather than interpreting dreams, record feelings and release them. These feelings will gain meaning through upcoming events, encounters, or inner decisions. Here begins real alignment, when soul messages merge with awareness, opening doors. Passing through requires surrender, not analysis. The mind naturally questions, why these feelings? But some answers require experience. If someone comes to mind, unfinished business might exist. If places call, soul fragments might remain there. Don't dismiss inner impulses because early June's intuitive desires guide spiritually. These intuitions communicate. Just listen carefully. Now consider this crucial ancient wisdom. Powerful spiritual energy work requires space-making, mentally and emotionally. Today perfectly suits sorting old possessions, deleting old messages, releasing long unused items. The universe withholds new energy without seeing space. Spiritual laws mirror physical laws. Fullness prevents receiving. Cleansing and expansion enable receiving. Ancient Vedic wisdom considers new moon's first week energy cleansing time. Recommends sage burning, saltwater bathing, conscious morning sun gazing. These first days' internal preparation determines June's frequency. Simpler equals higher. Early June's intuitive signals form next cycle's foundation. Anything prompting, why now? Thoughts might be energetic reminders. Songs, dreams, faces, words. Ordinary details might be spiritual codes. This week, eliminate coincidence because everything connects harmoniously. Best response: surrender rather than resist. Stop and allow universal reality changes because true awakening begins with simple feeling without doing.